What's up, Collective Fam? It's your boy Tony the Toy Rat, back with another vigorous resin review for new PVC previewed or pre-used, and this one's all new to me. This is GIJOE Snake Eyes, and I get to unbox it and talk about it with my friend and artist, Brian Shearer, the man who draws for G.I. Joe and Transformers in the comic books. We're going to let you know whether this one's worth your money, what it rates on a scale of 1 to 10, and where you can find Brian Shearer from here on out. So stay tuned.
How you doing? Thanks a lot for joining me today.
Yeah, happy to do it. You hear me okay?
Yeah. All right. So,
We
okay.
do.
Which one do you want to pop?
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. You want the Snake Eyes? Okay.
Let's do Snake Eyes. He's next up here.
I really wanted Snake Eyes. One more time, I gotta say thank you, especially to my guys over at Diamond Select, Zach Oates and the team there.
All right, so I was not paying attention. Timber's in this. I'm surprised. I literally did not look at the picture.
That is insane. That is so kick ass. That is nice. That is putting in the work right there. That wolf is next level. I mean, that sculpt is genius. That's good shit. That fur looks spot on. Thick, rough. Paws look strong, tight, down to the middle.
He's got the little action like he's hit the ice and the snow is exploding behind his hind legs. All right, now one thing.
Same thing with Snake Eyes. He's bouncing off the back heel here.
Yeah.
See that back heel's pushing up snow. A lot of thought went into this piece.
All right, so this is already something I love about this. Look at his hands that are holding the sword. Got the sword in one, and like he's just reaching back with the other hand because it's got that kind of action.
Like I'm going to, yeah. I haven't achieved full momentum yet.
Yeah.
Pulling back for it to reach its apex point. I like even the way the grenades are hanging off the chest just a little bit.
Yeah.
This motion pushing them forward. This is done really well. Again, with the leather in the elbows at the crease. You can see it's just pulling back in both directions, up and towards the back of the character there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see any seams in here anywhere. That mask is on point. But I'm really impressed with this wolf. The yellow eyes.
Yeah, I was looking at the paint job in there.
It's
very deep in the gums with the teeth.
Oh, that's insane.
Let's see who did this. This was designed by Mark Wong and Tony Simone, sculpted by Jorge Santos Souza. Pants have it. There's a little bit of texture to his the material. Like if you rub your thumb along here, you'll feel it. It's like a little bit of mesh.
Yeah, I do feel it. Look at that.
It's like
under the ribs. You can feel it you can see it under the ribs so clearly.
Yeah.
Every line striation that comes back over the rib structure and the muscles that pull back.
So also, I just noticed this. If you look at the chest, it looks like leather over the chest, but then that mesh on the ribs, like that texture that they put between.
Yeah, texture on his chest is crazy. This is really, really well done. This is like one of the best Diamond Select sculpts. This thing hits in like the $50-$60 range.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so it's really not that expensive. It's for like the everyman collector. You can afford to buy it, and that's why I was like,
that is some great detail for that price point. Man,
the whole motion of this thing it really feels freeze frame to me. Of everything at home except for the Incredible Hulk, which is like the most dynamic thing I have. This is the second best in terms of movement of a piece that I own. So kudos to that team, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, the textures on this are fantastic. Like there's such.
Do we have any Snake Eyes to compare him to? So
here's little Snake Eyes I did recently.
That's awesome. So how would you say that fares against the piece?
I will give this a 10. I love this.
A 10.
Just for the level of detail. I mean, from the bigger level, the movement and just the composition, but even going down and looking at it, like sometimes you'll look at whether it's the sculpture or art, and the closer you look, sometimes it falls apart because you're like, oh, that's not that great. But this is like the further you look, you're just like, holy crap! Like it looks like there's so much different material he's wearing.
I like even the way they've got the branch that runs up on the back side of the
Yeah,
tree has a small nub at the top. The small nub hits just at the last break right there, right below it. And it's like, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, even that, and then I'm looking at the structure of the tree that looks pretty much like it's bark running
yeah.
down the side all the way to the back of the root. I don't have a problem with any of this. The way the rock, like they didn't cheap out on the rock below the snow. You know,
Yep.
they gave you enough depth,
Well,
structure,
there's
striation,
the way they
rock.
they put this on here, like you can see the rock, they even the part that's covered up is the same texture because it's showing through like to give that ice effect.
Yeah, I just there's a sheen over top of it they hit. It's like it's perfect. It's not like you can put too much sheen on it and it looks fake,
Yeah,
but it looks like it's compacted snow.
yeah,
Uh, oh, just before it turns into the ice on the level.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, okay.
You notice on this part, you can see where where Timber had his paws before he jumped off, where he pushed off.
Oh man, I you don't even think about that was his push point.
Yeah, that's where he's
Wow,
just pushed off. If he's running and his front paws hit and pushed off, his back paws would hit second.
right.
But
That's
I'll
the
give him that just because you gotta like ground him.
inside the trunk, the slit that goes down the back. I don't know. I don't. There's nothing. I don't find a flaw here. I usually look to see if it's something. I even like how they did the base down here in the back. Sometimes they'll leave that hollow. They put a clear piece down at the base.
Hmm.
If you
Oh
pick
yeah,
it up, that could be a hollow piece right there. And then comparatively, if you pick up Baroness, I feel like there's a massive weight difference, and that's possibly because there's two characters here.
oh
But
yeah,
it feels much like you see how she's hollow on the base there. They didn't
yeah,
give her one of these cool little plastic dealios. It's a showpiece, and they
yeah.
know it. So
I like it.
12
I
out of
like
10
it.
for me. The artist approves.
I
That's
do.
that's 2 for 2.
These are great too. I mean,
Yeah.
especially the snake eyes, man.
Are you doing
Yeah.
anything the public's gonna know about here? Something like in
I
the
am getting ready
universes?
to work on some Transformer role playing game card art. There's a deck building game that Renegade Studios has going on, and I'm gonna do 10 cards for their next set. I'm working on that over the June, July.
The
But that's
cons, obviously.
all in cons, yeah. I'll be at Joe Fest in
There you
next
go.
next
Okay.
weekend. It'll be the June 9th, Joe Fest. And then the
Okay.
very next weekend I'll be at Heroes Con in Charlotte.
All right. Well, cool. You heard that. Heroes Con and Joe Fest. Is there anything else we should tell the people? Should they know anything else that Brian Shear is doing? He's got to do his.
So on the other side, I do some B movie review things on a channel called Film Flam Reviews on YouTube with another artist friend of mine, Siege, and that's just kind of a fun thing to do. So check that out too. And yeah,
All right, Brian Shear, everybody. Look at that. There's clapping people in the background that you cannot hear. This has been awesome, man. Thank you
yeah,
so
thanks
much.
for
I
inviting
really
me.
appreciate the time.
Absolutely, loved it.
Thanks, man. Talk to you soon.
All right, man.
All
Enjoyed
right,
it.
later.
Bye.